What is going on, team? Welcome to today's news. Now, I don't have a lot of time today. Tonight we head down to Heathrow, stay there the night, and then we go to Iceland tomorrow. Land of the fire and ice. Also, look, today, I cheated on my barber. I went to Jazz's hairstylist. She didn't put a fade in. I was like, maybe we'll try without a fade. What do you think? So there's like no fade, it's just... I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today. Haven't really written it down, just gonna go off script. First off, before we actually get into it all, I signed a pair of weightlifting shoes. So did Chris Murray, British champion, super strong, legendary guy. Jazz also signed it. They're on eBay now, there'll be a link, first link in description. The money that's made from the shoes will go to brain tumor research. Size 10 UK. US men's shoe size, that's 10.5. Or if you just wanna get them to put them on a shelf or something, support a good cause. Start off with a meme. This meme is me this week. Me adding more weight. Me taking it off because it's too heavy. Yeah. Leave your ego at the door, but also sometimes you're weaker than you think you are. And it is what it is. If you're an F1 fan, McLaren, you know, not doing well this season, but they have just unveiled some new upgrades. Lol, no, not really, but they did make a F1 car out of Lego, and that's pretty cool. I personally want to shout out Pete Vorster in the comments. Legend. In some entertainment news this week, Logan Paul appeared on the WWE. Now that wasn't really the news that I was... The thing that blew my mind was that he walked out with a $5.2 million Pokemon card around his neck. I don't know what blew my mind more. The fact that a piece of card can be worth 5.2 million, you wouldn't want to put it in the wash. Or the fact that someone would pay 5.2 million for a piece of card. Surely there's something better you can do with that money. I reckon today's just gonna be a quick fire through. I'm not gonna go into too much depth, but we're gonna have fun with it. So Lauren Fisher asked on Instagram, can you wink and lift at the same time? When she lifted, and she showed that she could. Can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time? Can you go the other way? Can you rub your head and pat your stomach? Yeah. What is this content coming to? Talking to lifting faces during the quarterfinals. Tommy Marquez when he was doing his clean. Looking good, bro. And whilst we're here, we might as well talk about the quarterfinals. A lot of athletes hit a lot of PBs. Some big numbers went down.
I'm in it just to rewrite history, cause I'm in the mood to label us the leaders of the new school. This ain't for the radio, can't find this on YouTube. This the type of killing that these critics ain't used to.
But talking about the lifts, a couple of the crazy things that we saw. Bron, we all know him for being strong, but he power cleaned his biggest clean, 180 kilos.
Going here at the water.
Also, we now have an award, and I've created it. It's the biggest clean in a hustle-made t-shirt. That award now has gone to John Papadopoulos. In the quarterfinals, he cleaned 186 kilos, but I'm coming for that award back. Also, John Papp, massive man, little car.
Hold on, what? You made this? We some champions, we gon' cut a net. I need bust down all the mob again. When we win the chip, number one, you know we made it. Had to flip the script on.
Speaking of massive things, Patrick Vellner. But his back, he posted it the other day. That is a big back. The huge back shreds. Can't make gains doing CrossFit, guys. Can't make gains doing CrossFit.
Victorious. In this day and age, I got.
Also, Lazar gave out a shout out to the people that saved his life. Gotta love a bench. And I think BKG was happy with his clean or his overhead squat, or one of the two. This was the picture of his celebration. We know his secret to his big lifts. Those machines. Jazz loves those machines, the innie outie machines. Also, before moving on, we cannot not mention Guy. The man, the myth, the strong guy. The guy that moves well. Beautiful. In the lift off, he cleaned 407 pounds. Rich said it was enough. There looked like there was more in the tank there. He bench pressed 317 pounds for a PB and overhead squatted 377 pounds for a PB. And if you missed the insert in the Waterpalooza vlog when we were talking to him, he says that he's only been lifting once a week. And everything else is just getting better. 7th fittest on earth this year, hey? Could be on that podium. And now, because I've completely lost track of time and we have to leave in an hour, here's some bite-sized news.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit weak.
Annie Thorisdottir's 84-year-old grandpa is learning how to handstand balance. It's amazing. CrossFit this week has relaunched the specialty courses, with aerobic capacity, weightlifting and gymnastics being a couple of them. Thuri Helgadottir at her gym is getting a mural painted and it looks awesome. After the quarterfinals, the power rankings have been updated. Here's the top 20 males and females. Still Justin Medeiros and Tia-Clair Toomey on top. Also coming out of the quarterfinals, Tia-Clair Toomey was the only athlete, man or woman, to record top 10 finishes in every single workout. Just keeps adding up. So good. As it is the quarterfinals weekend this weekend for the teams, we have had the floor plans given to us. Hopefully we don't get the workouts leaked. Never know though, keep checking the YouTubes. Now we all know Kristi Holt is retired and still getting better. This past week she hit 140 kilo back squat and that is a PB. Just getting stronger. April Fool's has been and gone. Two of my favourite posts. One here, the Alico roof rack. They gave a huge description, but basically it's just a roof rack for your weights and your barbells. Oh, you know what? Some people would have bought it. And BKG gave us a little bit of a heart attack saying it may be his final game season because he was turning into an actor and he was going to become Sporticus. I mean, it's quite believable. Miles to Madison is back. So there's new episodes on the CrossFit Games YouTube channel of Miles to Madison. Yeah. You know when that starts, the seasons start rocking and rolling. Go check them out. Well produced. Unfortunately, we've had an injury update with Bethany Shadburn. Warming up for event 4 in the quarterfinal, she tweaked her back. And that's the end of her CrossFit season this season. Now, if you want to pause this part of the video, here is a table of the continents and countries where you had to score the most to place the best. That makes sense. On average. And basically it went back and forth between North America and Europe. Looked like Europe was the hardest place to get the top placings. And we all need a hype man like Ben Smith. Also, we did have the rulebook be released by CrossFit and there was a few questions around it. And also, we had the prize purse and money within that. And again, this year, if you win semi-finals, you win $5,000. Which really isn't a lot, but it is what it is. And then to finish off, speaking of the CrossFit Games, if the athletes make it there from semi-finals with their money, depending on the placement, they will be doing workouts that are programmed by Adrian Bosman. Been part of CrossFit for pretty much since the start. He's been well known as being the head judge. That's been his role. But now he's stepped into the programming seat, taking over from Dave Castro. He who shall not be named. And there we have it. I'm gonna have to chop this up, put it up. I know it's been a shorter one. I know it's been a bit more bite-sized, but I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do smash that like button. If you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. And the next video, we'll be on our way to Iceland. Head over to hustlemade.com for the best clothes in the game. And if no one's told you today, you're an absolute legend. We'll catch you in the next one.